This man flipped the handlebars of his bicycle upward, then lowered his body and lay flat on the bike. This adjustment let him gain speed quickly. Soon he overtook his friend riding beside him. His friend was surprised by his performance, but the man fell into deep thought. When he got home, he took out materials he had collected and built a bicycle with upward-facing handlebars. He confidently showed it to his friends, but none of them approved of the unusual design, because professional athletes always used downward handlebars. To prove himself, the man went to a professional track to test the bike, but just as he was about to assemble it, his friend stopped him. It turned out the sponsor had prepared a bike for him. Although it also had upward handlebars, the man tapped the frame and realized it was much heavier than his own. He was ready to refuse, but his friend explained that if he broke the world record with this bike, the sponsor would cover all expenses for the next year. After thinking for a long time, the man decided to use the sponsor's bike for the test. With the referee's command, he officially challenged the world record. He accelerated with full force from the start, because he had to complete 205 laps in 1 hour as the race continued. The heavy frame drained his strength quickly, and the repetitive indoor track made him uncomfortable. Since he was used to outdoor riding, with only 40 seconds left, he still had 5 laps to go. Everyone believed he had already failed. When the bell rang, he still had 2 laps left. His friend apologized, saying he should not have suggested switching bikes. But the man did not blame him, because even without switching, he knew he could not have finished the last 2 laps in time. This gap did not make him give up. He immediately applied for another test. Back home, he reflected on his failure, eventually realizing the bearings did not spin fast enough. But he had no solution. One day, hearing the washing machine running, inspiration struck him. He dismantled the machine. His wife had no idea what he was doing. He planned to use the washing machine bearings to replace the original bicycle bearings. Finally, he brought the modified bike back to the track. This time he learned from past mistakes. He started slowly. His wife grew anxious, and his friend cheered for him, but he heard nothing, only seeing the track ahead. He maintained his own rhythm. When the last 2 laps arrived, he suddenly accelerated. Sweat blurred his eyes. His legs felt heavy from constant pedaling, but he pushed through. When the timer hit 0, he crossed the finish line. This man set a new world record.